So thank you, Kobe, for sending the link to Borderlands Pro website or whatever this website is, because I am seeing some actual information about the guns from Borderlands 3. And this has me feeling all sorts of emotions right now, I'm not going to lie. So I'll share this link with everyone so you can get some golden keys as well, but let's go over this newfound information about the weapon manufacturers. So it looks like the weapon manufacturers' effects are all changing big time in this game. Everyone seems to have a slightly new gimmick, and I'm stoked to see how it plays out. So let's start off with the returning Atlas. So you'll see 3 close-ups of guns here. You'll see this for each manufacturer, and while it's awesome to look at the guns, the descriptions are what I'm most intrigued about. Step 1, hit your enemies with tracker tags. Step 2, unleash a hail of smart bullets that track towards your targets. Step 3, loot. Okay, this sounds straight up awesome. So, as some of you may know, one of my favorite guns from Borderlands 2 is the Wanderlust. And this literally sounds like the Wanderlust on steroids. Atlas already had a reputation as the rich man's gun, but now they really put that to the test. I'm still curious as to how this mechanic will look, but it sounds super fun. Next up is the returning Doll. Toggle between alternate fire modes depending on your playstyle, your predicament, and your predilection for bonus damage. So as you know, Borderlands 2 dolls had burst while aimed down the sights. It looks like you don't need to be zoomed in or out to change your firing mode now. And it may be something similar to how the Battlefield franchise handles alternate firing modes. A slight change, but I like the idea. Next up is Hyperion, who despite being about totally wiped out is still coming back. Aim down the sights to take cover behind your weapon-mounted shield and keep your finger on the trigger for increased accuracy. So this one is, well, very interesting to me. I'm not sure how I feel about the idea of having a shield whenever you aim down the sight or how it will work. Will it be like playing as Athena in the pre-sequel so you can only take damage from behind you? Who knows? I'm still curious and want to try it out though. Next up is Jacobs. Deliver devastating critical hits to enemies soft and sensitives and then joy puke as your bullets ricochet towards other targets. If it took more than 2 shots apparently to kill 2 enemies, you weren't using a Jacobs. I like the sound of this a lot. They didn't completely destroy the cool Jacobs gimmick, but added to it with a chain reaction like effect. Which I know I just said I was iffy about the shield, and this kind of is the same thing. But this is one skill as opposed to the whole skill tree, and I think it will fit in perfectly, but I want to see more. Next we have Maliwan. Toggle between 2 elements, charge your weapon, and deal guaranteed elemental damage with your finger glued to the trigger. I love it, I love it, I love it. I can't believe, out of all of the times I thought about new gun effects for Borderlands 3, I never even fathomed the idea of a gun that can charge up. It's been done in so many games before, but never popped in my mind. Cannot wait to see this one. Now Tediore. Toss your gun like a grenade to reload, and then watch it pursue a nearby enemy as a fully loaded version digistructs in your hand. So this is clearly going to be the gun that hunts down and kills people. I love the idea, but have no idea how the AI for guns is going to work. Will they kamikaze into enemies? Will they just stand there and shoot them? I have so many questions. Next up is Torgue. Switch between regular and sticky projectile fire modes. Stickies do more damage if a bunch of them detonate on the same target. I think this means that gyro jets are totally gone, and if that's the case, I gotta say I'm kinda happy. It sounds to me like we'll be shooting sticky grenades at enemies, and as long as the travel is at decent speed, by God, I am too excited for the explosions. Lastly, and yes, this is the last one mentioned, is Vladov. Augment these rapid-firing, ammo-hungry guns with underbarrel attachments including tasers, rocket tubes, and additional gun barrels. So I feel like Gearbox just was in a pitch meeting for Vladov and just said, screw it, just throw more killy things on it and we'll be good. While that may sound boring, I'm liking the idea of several different attachments to this gun. You already burned through ammo super fast, so may as well have another way to kill people duct taped on there. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So that's it, unfortunately. I have absolutely no idea if this means there will not be any Bandit, Scav, or S&S guns. Time will tell on those, but I'm just stoked to finally see information on the most important gun about this game. Thing about this game, guns. Anyway, remember to dislike, unsub, sell your game as an Epic exclusive, and I won't see you in the next one.